Hello everyone, welcome back to Anonymous World. Hope you all are doing well. So sorry I was unable to upload yesterday's video. And also there is an important announcement. I will be doing a giveaway of 5 TryHackMe premium vouchers. Stay tuned for more updates. So today is day 15 of Advent of Cyber 4. So let's see what we have in day 15. Okay, so day 15 is secure coding. Santa's looking for a sidekick. So input validation. What do you mean by input validation? So insufficient input validation is one of the biggest security concerns for the web applications. This usually occurs when a user gives an input which is inherently trusted by the application. Since user input can also be controlled by an attacker, we can see how this inherent trust can lead to many problems. Now, many web applications vulnerabilities such as SQL injection or accesses and unrestricted file uploads are the root cause stem from the issue of insufficient user input validation. So, learning objective for today's day: input validation of file upload functionality, unrestricted file upload vulnerabilities, phishing through file uploads, and how to properly secure file upload functionality. Okay, so the unrestricted file uploads. The ability to upload files to a server has become integral to how we interact with web applications. Now, just think of file uploads like a profile picture for a social media website, a report being uploaded to cloud storage, or any project which you save on GitHub, or any kind of documents you upload on any website. So, unfortunately, when poorly handled, file uploads can also open up severe vulnerabilities in the server. This can cause from relatively minor nuisance problems all the way up to full remote code execution if an attacker manages to upload and execute a shell. Sometimes, so what can happen that a portal is there which allows you to upload a PNG file, but it does not check for the file extensions at the backend properly. So you can also upload a TXT file or a EXE file instead of a PNG file. So you may craft a payload and then upload it and then take a remote code execution. Unrestricted file uploads usually have two main exploitation paths. If the attacker can retrieve the uploaded file, it would lead to code execution if the attacker uploads a file such as a web shell. Second, if the file is viewed by a user, think of a CV application. Then an attacker could embed malware in the uploaded file that would execute on the user's workstation once they view the file. Okay, so Santa is looking for a sidekick. Santa is looking to hire new staff for his security team and has hired a freelance developer to create a web application where potential candidates can upload their CVs. So our MaxKD is aware that third-party risks can be serious and has tasked us exploit McCred with testing this application before it goes live. So Skiddy has provided us with the latest version of the application. Start the machine attached to this task, load the website. Once loaded, we can navigate to this but our IP, review the website using either the attack box or our TryHackMe VPN connection. So let's start our machine as well as attack box. Okay, so our attack box is up and our machine is also up. Let's go to Firefox and navigate to our IP address. Okay, so it's 10.10.19.26. Okay, so as we can see here, the website allows us to upload our CVs to apply for a job in Santa security team. So before we start actual testing, let's first try to use the website as intended to get a better understanding of what is happening. So use your favorite word editor, create a simple new PDF and upload it to the application. Once uploaded, we can see the following message. Okay, let's try to upload something. Let's see if we have a pre-made document. Okay, let's go to scripts. Okay, there is a txt file. Let's try to open this, upload. So we can see banner CV file uploaded. Santa's team will review your CV and get in touch. Since Santa believes in strong security, the file has been stored outside the web root. No unethical else allowed. Okay, so this message also tells us that there will be a human interaction with the file. This calls for further investigation. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens when you try to upload something other than a PDF, like an executable. You can rename the file extension of your CV to exe. Okay, let's see if we have any exe file. Uh, okay, let's try to upload an sh file. It's probably it should work same. Okay, so sh file is also uploaded with the same message. Okay, so why the fuss over the web root? So why the developer take care to store the file outside the web root? Web servers are fairly simple things. You just request a resource and the web server then responds with the resource. So the actual magic happens when the request resource has a specific file type. Since this is a .NET application, the following resource type would be considered special: ASP, ASPX, and CSHTML. So when a resource is requested with one of these file types, the web server will first execute some instructions found in these pages before sending the compiled response back to the user. So an example of ASPX instruction is given below. So form ID is given, then method is given, get or post, then run at location server, and then encoding type, multipart form data action, then file name .aspx. Okay, so if we could upload any file that we wanted, we could upload one of these special type of pages like an ASPX web shell. So if this file was stored in a web root, we could request the file from the server, forcing the server to execute the code within our file before sending the response. So now we'll try to get a shell from Santa. Let's try to get one of Santa's elves that will be reviewing the uploaded CVs. In most cases, we have to be quite creative with the malware that we upload, especially since this is for an application to a security rule. So it is quite challenging. So we need to create a CV with a malicious macro embedded. Since we are on Santa's red team and this is security assessment, we only need to show proof of concept. Let us use Metasploit to generate a malicious CV. So go to terminal and then we can use this command to create a malicious payload. Um, okay, let's check our IP address. So it's where it is. It's 10.10.213.115. Okay, 213.115. Let's copy our command. Okay, it was written here also. 10.10.213.115. Then our L port. Let's give it 1234. Okay, so payload size is 510 bytes. It is saved as cv username.exe. We can see it is created. Now you can use the following to create the associated listener in the MSF console. So just copy this command. Okay, change the IP address 10.10.213.115. Then L port 21234. Okay, let's copy this and paste. Okay, let's change that inverted comma. It should work now. Great. Once we have our CV, we can upload the file again. Once uploaded, give it a few minutes, and one of those cells should be reviewing our CV. So let's go here and upload our exe file. So it is where it was stored. I think in root. Okay, CV username.exe. Open and upload. So CV username.exe file uploaded. Let's go to our terminal and then wait for a moment. Okay, so you can see we have got a shell. Our interpreter shell is ready. So this is sufficient for a proof of concept for else MaxKiddy to take to Santa and request that additional security controls must be implemented on the application. So now using your shell, go read the flag from the specific else home directory. So below properly securing for file uploads measures are given. So to adequately secure the file upload feature, we will need to implement layers of defense. So in this particular task, we will use a C# file upload as the case study. So a case study is given here. You can go through that. Okay, so in this particular screenshot, developer made sure to store the CV outside the web root by setting the full patch for different drive D CV uploads. However, this is not sufficient. Let's take a look at what additional controls can be implemented. Okay, so various additional controls are given. First one is file content validation. So what a developer can do, developer can validate the content of the file by reviewing the content type header that is sent by the browser when a file is uploaded. So if a file content type is not PDF or a PNG, which is only required by a browser, then it should reject the file. While this is a good control, it should be noted that since the browser sets this header, an attacker could bypass this control by intercepting the request and changing the header. Another one is file extension validation. So we can also verify the file extension. This will allow us to limit the type of file that can be uploaded. Therefore, we can add the following lines to our code. What it will do, it will limit the files to only PDFs. It is written here, if content extension is equal to PDF, then only it will work. Now another one is file size validation. So attackers can try to upload files that are so large that it consumes so much disk space that other potential candidates are not able to upload their CVs. So to prevent such condition, we can implement file size validation controls. So in this particular screenshot, file size is limited. Then another one is file renaming. So even though our uploads are stored outside the web root, an attacker could leverage an additional vulnerability such as file inclusion to execute the file. So to avoid these attempts, developer can rename uploaded files to random names. So it will almost make impossible for an attacker to recover their file by the actual name. Then the another one is malware scanning. So even with all of the above controls implemented, there is still the risk of an attacker uploading a malicious file that targets the else that will review the CVs. So since Santa is a high value individual, some nation states might even use specialized exploits found in PDF readers to upload a malicious PDF. So in order to combat these type of malicious files, uh, uploaded files can be scanned for malwares, and we can install a package such as clam av and use it to scan the contents of each uploaded file. So combining all of the above techniques, a secure file upload function as shown below can be created. Now let's go to our questions. What is the name given to file uploads that allow threat actors to upload any files that they want? It was given here. It's unrestricted. Okay, spelling mistake. What is the title of the web application developed by Santa's freelancer? Okay, let's see the title. So it's Santa Sidekick 2. What is the value of the flag stored in the HR else documents directory? So let's go to our Metapreter shell. First, let's zoom it. Okay, we are in system.32. Let's see what we have here. Okay, let's go to users. So we need to go to HR elf. So let's go to HR elf. Probably our flag must be in the documents folder. Let's go to documents. So here it is. Here is our file flag.txt. Let's see what is our flag. Okay, so it's thm naughty file uploads can get you RCE. Let's copy this. Sorry. Okay, what defense technique can be implemented to ensure that specific file type can be uploaded? So it's given here specific file type. It can be file extension validation. Let's try this. Okay, that's great. Now, what defense technique can be used to make sure that the threat actor cannot recover their file again by simply using the file name? So it's file renaming. Now, what defense technique can be used to make sure malicious files that can hurt else are not uploaded? So it's probably a malware scanning. Great. If you want to learn more about vulnerabilities like this one, you can check TryHackMe's intro to web hacking module. So that's it for day 15. I will see you guys in tomorrow in day 16. Till then, keep learning.